Now, I'm sure you've all seen the AOC shit where she was nearly assassinated at the Insurrection Capitol event, the most horrible thing we've ever seen on this planet. Now, I'm not here to tell you the whole story because that shit's fucking retarded and there's more important shit we could do with both of our times. Now, a blind retard high off fucking angel dust could tell you that AOC is the type of chick that will make shit up for attention. Now, I'm going to be honest. It's fine to add some spice to your story to make it sound a little bit more interesting. But god damn it, fucking Cortez, stay on your own fucking planet while you're doing it. They get in a situation where they can make shit up to get a little bit more attention. You had attention. You had it. You're good at fucking creating attention and drama. There's no need to hype the shit up. They hype the shit up. They get more attention. Somebody calls them out on their bullshit. Then they dig a deeper fucking hole. You see this asterisk right here? Because she might have just the biggest fucking shovel on the planet. At the end of the day, no one's going to give a shit that she made up this story and blown it out of proportion to get more attention because she's popular and she's got nice tits and her fan base is full of retards. Now, we all know her story is bullshit, and take Tim Pool and his buckets of fucking food for what they are. Seems like a pretty dope dude, but here's this.
I said at 1:01 p.m. in a building without security barricades and 11 minutes before Trump finished speaking, AOC says she heard banging on her door and thought it was them getting inside. But this is an hour before anyone breached the Capitol building. Not only was she not in the building, the story she told happened an hour and 10 minutes before anyone breached the Capitol doors. My understanding of what happened, nobody thought breaching the Capitol was possible. There was not even security prepared to handle it. They had barricades, they had police, they had riot cops to stop the people from getting through. But no one, not I or anybody else, expected people to breach through the doors, except maybe the people who brought the crowbars. What made AOC think that the person knocking on her door was a pro-Trump group that had gotten inside before anyone had known it was possible they would actually breach the Capitol building, and she wasn't even in the Capitol building. She lied. Here's what's happening. It has now been a month. We all have fresh in our minds that people breached the Capitol. She is preying upon your assumptions. So when she says this happened, you assume the riotous mob was storming through the Capitol building and she was there saying, no, they've come for me. According to the New York Times, at 1:12, Trump ends his rally speech. So what kind of paranoid, delusional state are these people in when they hear a knock on their door, sure fine, a bang, 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 over and over again, and they assumed a mob of Trump supporters had broken in and were coming to kill them, and AOC says, well, at least I thought to myself I had fulfilled my purpose. Trump was still speaking.
So at the same time Trump was speaking, she heard knocking on the door, thinking there was a bunch of Trump supporters coming to attack her. It's funny. Because the sad thing about disinformation is that once the truth comes out, the damage has already been done. People have already been misled, radicalized, and believe lies to the point where their hatred has brewed to violence. I'd say 2 days is enough time, wouldn't you, AOC? For a little bit of exaggerated radicalization via your Instagram live footage for an hour and so fucking long. I think that's quite enough time for you to play the victim card real fucking good. But are we really fucking surprised that she's going to play the victim card this fucking hard and say she was crying in the bathroom, shitting in her panties? But at least we know that she thinks she fulfilled her purpose. And I think that's a good thing to take out of this. And I'm not going to disregard the fact that she may have felt terrified or whatever. She has every right to. I'm not really surprised, and neither should you, that she uses the words she uses to get an emotional reaction out of her fan base that thinks solely based on emotion. I mean, look at them. They do. Let's be fucking honest. The ones that are going to get a fucking emotional boner off of her trauma. I just hear these yells of, where is she? Where is she? Ocasio-Cortez recalls. This is the moment where I thought everything was over, she says. I thought I was going to die. In those few seconds, she contemplated death. I felt that if this was the journey my life was taking, I felt that things were going to be okay and that I had fulfilled my purpose. She said, apologizing to the viewers for the tears that had welled up. So the cop fucking bust down the door, apparently, and he was looking at me with a tremendous amount of anger and hostility. Things weren't adding up, she said. She recalls Bona Chavez saying, I don't know if he was there to help us or hurt us. The fear for her life and sustained levels of insecurity left Ocasio-Cortez traumatized in her feed. She compares it to her experience as a sexual assault survivor, something she's never disclosed before. Would you guys look at that asterisk? Remember we were talking about that? I'm not dismissing her claims or saying she's lying, but I'm just saying if you believe that shit straight off the fucking rope with no receipts, I got a unicorn that shit's candy for sale, homie. But here's the thing, it doesn't matter. We ain't in the big club. They get to do when they want, what they want, who gives a fuck, and they're gonna win. Because they're an organized in a fucking cause, a retarded one, but they are together. They fucking know what they're doing. This is where we start to be information fucking controlled. You may have beaten your dick over the thought of Trump no longer being on Twitter, but it only shows you how much they can control information. Bro, they're sending out mass emails for their followers to go report tweets that contain misinformation, leading to the actual opinions of people being overshadowed by K-pop fan cam retards that have nothing important going on in their lives. And if they had nothing... leading to the actual opinions of people being overshadowed by K-pop fan cam retards that have nothing going important. Leading to the actual opinions of people being overshadowed by K-pop fan cam retards that have nothing better to do with their day other than swallow a fucking bullet. You got fact checkers working for you, and the media is living off your ass off of the food that you haven't digested. This will all be swept under the rug, and it won't affect her at all, bro. She's got a seminar speech coming up where she's gonna retell her events of her traumatic fucking experience, bro. Hey, but at least at the end of the day, she's growing her Twitch channel, which is why they're winning. They win the fucking culture war, bro. I mean, what other fucking politician you got out there playing games on Twitch, not fucking out in the backwoods jacking off his fucking dog? I mean, at the end of the day, it's all just a big fucking joke. And we ain't involved because we don't work at DC, bro. I mean, you could go watch fucking AOC on Twitch play Among Us or some other retard game and talk about her fucking Twitch thought fucking lives. I mean, the only next step is for her fucking OnlyFans to pop. I mean, or you can come check me out. Twitch.tv/perky_biscuits. I suck at Tarkov right now. But, I hope you retards are happy because I almost died making this video, man. Those insurrectionists were really close to storming my hallway here, even though it's a couple days later. Peace out, homies.